I guess it's not gonna have the areas in between. I don't remember this place. Like the first actual city of the game, of the main game. They're gardening. That's nice to see. Orbis Calaglia, Ulzebek. Ulzebek, do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do. Disappearance of distress. We need 3 hard bones. Yeah, we still need 3 hard bones for that questicle. Fun fact. That system. Orbis Calaglia. Land of fire and swirling ashes. The heat of this land, once a fiery prison, is slowly easing, and plants are now starting to return, yet restoration is far from complete. Moscow! The rows of shacks where the mining slaves you used to live are now the temporary homes of Renans, forcing them to face the reality of their downfall. Ulzebek, the de facto capital of Calaglia, and the autonomy center of the Crimson Crows. They are in charge of the city's reconstruction, but also face many issues, such as chronic shortages of manpower and supplies. Glynomede Castle, the rocky stronghold of Lord Balsef. After the loss of its master, it is used for storage and the accommodation of visitors from other countries. Messia 224, a poor village in Cislodia. Just like elsewhere, the people here struggle with how to face each other, haunted by their past of informing on one another. Rat bastards from hell. Crimson Crows. A former resistance group in Calaglia, they are now in charge of the city's reconstruction, maintaining security and dealing with Renans, but suffer from a chronic shortage of manpower and materials. Materials. Hey, how you doing, man? I was hoping to do something about everyone's cores soon, but only the Renans and Vicent can take care of them. We can't just peel them off by force like we did. So I guess we'll just have to leave them as be for now. I'm thinking of opening a store and getting some products together, but I'd like to have a wider selection. I don't know a lot about business, but it seems more difficult than I thought. Calaglia is still dependent on imports from other countries, but it can't be helped because there are no good local products. That's too bad. Ulzebek. Iglia Wastes. Looks like we'll be able to go there, at least. Uh-oh. You got a problem, man?
Huh?
What's the matter, Law?
It's just weird how quiet it is.
Everyone's probably busy shopping on Temu.
Are you sure? Isn't this how it normally is?
Usually there's a little more going on. Like building and repairing houses and stuff. But there's none of that.
Now that you mention it, you're right. Did they halt the repairs or something?
That's a good question.
Well, if it isn't the blazing sword, and Law too.
Law style.
Just call me Elfin.
But that's no way to speak to our hero and savior.
Oh boy.
Hey, what's going on? It looks like the construction's on hold.
It is. Is that why you're here?
No, I was just wondering. Mind explaining?
You know how the Crimson Crows are in charge of reconstruction? Well, they've been busy lately.
Oh, yeah?
Which means the repairs on my house are taking forever. My family's tired of waiting so long.
Tired style.
We could make some progress if we at least had materials, but those damn Zoogles.
So you want us to do something about that?
Of course.
Yes! You can find what we need in the Iglia Wastes. Should be a cakewalk for a hero, right?
Should be. Doesn't mean it will be.
Talk about getting carried away. Sheesh.
I guess this is what heroes do now.
Alphen.
Still, we can't ignore this. Come on.
Something's bothering you again.
People rely on us because we're heroes. And we just drop everything to help them because it's expected of us. Is that really the way it should be?
Little something to think about. Little something to think about. I'm going to use one of these. I don't know. Replica. Meh. Hollow edge. We need to get the pipe thing so we can make that weapon. What we need to do. Regular long sword. Dull sword. No, damn it. No. Done. One. Shield of Honor. Actually, kind of like that. So. Maybe kind of like that for him. Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? So you have 100 gold in the fountain. Anybody lose some money? Huh. Well, if it isn't the Blazing Sword, I can tell you more about this place if you'd like. About the situation with the Renans. Until they relocate to Pelagian, we're keeping them in Moscow to avoid unnecessary conflicts. Law school, which of course was where the main game started. It would be better for everyone if they could be relocated quickly, but unfortunately we lack the manpower. That's a shame. A damn shame. Public shaming. Now some of the particularly dissatisfied ones have gone and moved out of Moscow without permission. They can't control the Zugals anymore, so I have no doubt they'll be better off in Moscow. But we can't just give them the Lord's castle, so we have no choice but to bite our tongues for now. About the changing climate. Political climate and Crossbow, even. Things have cooled off here in more ways than one, so life here is a lot easier than it was a year ago. The fires that raged all over have been extinguished and crops grow more easily. Well, that's something. If that's an effect of the merging of the worlds, well, then I suppose it was a blessing for Calaglia. Berg Volcano has become active, though, likely because of the merging. So I suppose there's been some good and some bad. You'll have that. About reconstruction. As you can see, everyone's working hard, but there's just nothing to build with. We can't even build a single house. Plus, everyone lived as slaves for so long that they've forgotten how to think for themselves. Oh boy. So they come to us Crimson Crows for everything. Some of my colleagues say they feel more like slaves now than before we were freed. That's not good. About the Crimson Crows. In reality, Nate's the one running things. Grenar handles disputes while Tilsa covers medical care, and the distribution, thank you, of goods. Good lord. I had a freaking wrestling match with that word. I think it's a good division of duties. I mean, none of us could hold a candle to Zephyr. But Nate needs a little more peace of mind. If he keeps on like he is, he's going to end up with an ulcer. Yeah. About the stone monument. You mean the stone monument partway up the side stairs? Yeah, I noticed that. That's a memorial. Not only for Zephyr and the other comrades who fell in battle, but for everyone who died. We were hoping to make it more presentable when everything settles down, but I'm starting to think maybe we should keep it the way it is. Interesting. You should stop by again. We're proud to have the Blazing Sword as a member. I don't know about all that. So I guess this is the memorial, huh? That's nice. Look who it is. It's the Blazing Sword and his merry crew. I don't think we're that merry, honestly. The Crimson Crows... The Crows? Oh my god. The Crimson Crows have been in a constant state of confusion. I'm sure they'd be happy if you encouraged them. I'm sure they would be. We're running out of materials for construction. Could you send some our way? It's not that easy. There's a bunch of Zugals where the materials are. So defeat them! Please, it's your guys' job to do something about stuff like that, isn't it? Come on, man. They're not that tough. You're the Blazing Sword, right? I joined the Crimson Crows because I wanted to be like you. Okay. I can't believe I met the actual Blazing Sword. It feels like a dream. Yeah, well. Ominous eyeballs. Why are you keeping eyeballs in here? What's up with that? It's a weird thing, man. I wasn't afraid of Zugals when Zephyr was here. Now we can't even go collect some materials. Rage Darling went live. How about asking the Blazing Sword? I'm sure he'd slash him down in a heartbeat. Yeah, I'm already gonna have to do that. I gotta do everything around here, apparently. Hey, Alphen, good to see you. Other than those annoying Zugals and some occasional quarreling between residents, we're getting by. That's good. Alphen style. Hey, it's you. Good to see you're back. I was just talking with my buddies about how we wished you were here. Welcome aboard. It's you, so you're back. Everything's the same here. Problems are being added faster than they're being solved. If the citizens ask you for any help, I'd appreciate if you could listen to them. That's what I do, man. That's what I'm here for and such. Since, you know, nobody can help themselves. It's just the way it goes. Chameleon Hide! How you doing? I understand that now's the time we all have to work hard, but for how much longer? Forever. Who knows? Maybe if everyone helped a little more, we'd be on track. Maybe. Come on, man. Help out. Building houses, dealing with both refugees and Renans, developing trade, increasing food production, defeating Zoogles? That's it. My head's gonna explode. Bobby Knight style. They're doing laundry. Oh, there's a chest up there. I must have it. Give it to me. Don't make me come over there. You can't jump up there. Chesticle. What do we got? Treat! It's a treat! I don't remember what Tales game it was where a treat started appearing, because I know they weren't in the earlier games. I don't know, maybe it was like Symphonia or something, I don't know. But I digress. But... Alright, what do we got going on over here, man? We're slowly but surely adding new fields, for now only in the city because it's safer. It's more motivating to think it's for our own good. That's something we couldn't even imagine when we were slaves. We are slaves! What's going on here? Not sure. Some kind of gardens, maybe? I don't know. Definitely gardens down there. Gardens. Gardens. Midnight coming, it's a freaking inn. Well, it is.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Looks that way. Look at my new outfit. Isn't it pretty? I know there's a lot going on with Moscow and Zoogles, but if the Blazing Sword is here, there's nothing to worry about. Well, I wonder if we can go to Moscow. I mean, with this DLC, you never know. Some places you can go to, some places you cannot. Don't let my looks deceive you. I'm in charge of weaponsmithing for the Crimson Crows. Bring me materials and I'll set you up with something nice. Wonder if new weapons become available at some point, or if this is all you get. We need the iron pipe! Damn you. Where's the iron pipe at? You gotta get it somewhere, man. I mean, come on. Thanks for your patronage. If you've got any ore with you, I'll process it for you and turn it into something useful. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, yeah. Enhance accessory. Raise a string. Hexbreaker, 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 Hexbreaker. I'll use Opal Mass. As we'll start working on leveling these things up. Level 4. Oh, it's maxed out. Cool. Transfer skill. We don't have a poison charm. I guess we could make one then. Speed up by 200. Decrease aggro S. Craft. We have freeze charm. Freeze charm. Sure, why not? Smackdown. Freeze charm. Shock charm. Oh, we got a lot of these. Move escape speed up by 15%. Shock charm. Curse charm. I think we already have that, don't we? Opal. We'll make an opal. Ah, no, leave me alone, man. Opal. Alexandrite. Alexandrite. I think we have black onyx. Oh, we don't. Okay. I didn't realize that. Max HP up by 15%. That's fine. Smackdown. Heal spirit buff. Spirit buff. Spirit recover 1 CP on enemy defeat. That's fun. Go buff bangle. Stat boost on enemy defeat. Temporarily boost all stats. That's an interesting dealio. Ring, resist, ring, protect, ring, impact, ring, fire, ring, stamina. I think we need the stamina ring. Okay. Does that actually do half AG cost? Okay. Alright. Hope to see you
Hey,
again
that
soon.
looks pretty good.
Doesn't it though? It does look pretty good, I have to say. How you doing, sir? Recent trade has allowed us to stock up on more goods than we used to carry. Take a look at our selection. Same stuff that, you know, most of the places have. We'll go ahead and get a cursed claw, since we are going to need one when we finally get that iron pipe, assuming we do. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's just there to mock you. Alright. You're welcome anytime. Our bedrooms have improved quite a bit of late, but don't take my word for it. Take a room and see for yourself. Shall. Resting. Let's see. What are we up to? I think the last thing we made was Nochi, wasn't it? Sandwich. Takes wheat, chicken, lettuce, and tomato. A sandwich packed with chicken and fresh vegetables. Packed being the key word. The bread is the only thing that makes it a sandwich. Holy Mark. Makes you harder to detect when making contact with enemy icons. Okay, whatever. Whatever you gotta do, dude. We're making a
Done.
sandwich.
This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
She made sandwiches. Epic. Sandwich style. Someday I'll make this inn the best in the land. I bet he will, man. I kid you not. Sandwich style. Okay. So, see what else we got going on around here. How you doing? Well, well, if it isn't the Blazing Sword and his party. Our hero, our pride. The Crimson Crows are slow at everything they do. Could you tell them to stop slacking off? Before I was caught slacking off, even. Nice garden you got here, man. Alright, it's growing nicely. They're much bigger and juicier than before. The temperatures have dropped and harvesting is going much better. A blessing of the merging of the worlds. Cool. Hey, give me your stuff. Orange gel. That's exciting. Orange gel. Midnight come and may want to go home. What's going on over here? There's been an increase in activity at Berg Volcano lately. They're shutting down traffic for a while just to be safe. We can't go that way. It's not allowed.
Life seems to be improving for these people. Even their clothes are higher quality.
They're still not as well off as some other places, but they're getting there.
They sure are. I've been working under orders since I was born, so even if I'm told I can do whatever I want, I don't feel like doing anything. What's the point of working now? Oh, what a lazy turd. Oh, that's what I say. 2 eggs. Oh yeah, I remember struggling to try to find where you get eggs in the main game. Here being one of the places. The chickens are laying a lot of eggs now, perhaps because the weather is getting milder. Perhaps. Now I'm worried if we can eat them all. Eat them all. You can go in here. There's just some dude with his shirt off. What's your problem? What are you looking at? You got something to say about my clothes? You calling me squalid? Just mind your business. I've lived like this for so many years. I find it comfortable. Okay. If you say so, man. I mean, we can't all just walk around without a shirt on. Hey, guess what? I just looked outside the city and saw a humongous Zoogle. Ooh, maybe it's a gigant. Don't worry, the Crimson Crows will take care of it. The Blazing Sword is here, too. Indeed he is. Right? I know we're lucky to have somewhere to sleep unlike Moscow, but I wish we had our own house. Being shoved in one place with other people makes me feel like I'm a slave again. Yeah, I can't blame you for that. How you doing? We lack too many supplies. Why do the Crimson Crows keep ignoring our requests? Because they're jerks? That's why. Hey man, wait, I shouldn't talk to you so casually, should I? You're the legendary hero, the Blazing Sword now. Nah. It's reassuring to know that the hero who liberated Dana is one of our pals. Seems like such a long time ago when we used to call you Iron Mask. Oh yeah! What a world that was. That was back during the COVID era.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
We will make damn sure. We can't jump over there. You know, because you're technically not supposed to jump that high. What do we got? 2 chameleon hides. Seems his brother, who he's always taking care of, is having some trouble. Zeugles have increased around the Fagin ruins, so there's all sorts of problems. Probably. The heat is getting a lot better, but our daily lives aren't quite there yet. We've been holding out for so long, but just have to wait until the Crimson Crows do something about it. Oh. Did you need something from the clinic? Sorry, but Doc's out of town. Well, it seems like Cole is with them, so I'm sure they'll be back sooner or later. How is Doc these days? When he couldn't feel pain. Dun 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 dun. Is our new house done yet? I feel like we've been waiting for a long time already. I wonder if the well is finished yet. The water over there isn't very clean. We're short on manpower and materials. Sorry, but you'll have to wait a little longer. That's too bad. Whoa, it's really the Blazing Sword! Man, you're so awesome! Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm the Blazing Sword. You're a Renin soldier. No way, I want to be the Blazing Sword too. Oh boy.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Somebody
Hopefully
usually
it's nothing
is.
that'll be too hard to deal with.
Crap!
Damn it. How to bring it anyway? At this rate, I can't place it there anymore.
Oh, hey!
What are you muttering about? Is something wrong? Nice hat. Wrong? Well, yeah. The truth is, I want to retrieve some clothes near the Fagin ruins.
Really?
Clothes? Why would there be clothes around there? They've been thrown away by Renins. They got rid of the Zeugles inside and started living there. Sometimes they throw away clothes they don't need anymore. Probably clothes that were already in ruins. In the ruins. Yes, now that you mention it, there were some clothes in there, but aren't they damaged? Well, I'm a tailor after all. Clothes with stains or holes are still perfectly wearable with a little washing and mending.
I guess...
These still aren't enough supplies in Calaglia. People wear any clothes they can get their hands on. Talk about hand-me-downs. Yeah, and Renin clothes are really nice quality, as you'd imagine. Even used clothing can be stylish with the right touch. But apparently Renins would never dream of wearing anything used. They just throw stuff away willy-nilly. So I've been going there to collect clothes periodically when there aren't any Renin guards around. With that wasteful attitude of theirs, what do they expect if they run out of things to wear? They can't let go of their sense of entitlement from living at the top of a system based on the enslavement of others. They've been humbled. Ew. Well, whatever the reason, their trash is my treasure, that's for sure. There's just one problem. There's been a lot of Zeugles gathering around the Fagin ruins lately. Uh-oh. So that's what you wanted help with. Hard to collect clothes with Zeugles coming after you, am I right?
Well?
In that case, why don't we help out with the Zeugles? Clothing is a necessity in adding color to people's lives. That's true. Agree to help, of course. Alright then, we'll get rid of those Zeugles for you. And for everyone else in Calaglia too. Really, that would be much appreciated. I couldn't ask for more.
Sure.
Just leave it to us. Oh, and one more thing. Earlier you said something about how you can't place it there. Huh? What was that about? Is there something else bothering you too? No, that was nothing. Just deal with those Zoogles, please. I'll get the clothes back on my own. Right. We're on it. Cast aside. Reconstruction. Another reconstruction questicle.
That phrasing has got me especially curious.
What exactly can't be placed, and where? Could it have something to do with collecting clothing?
I don't know, but something seems off. Zoogles have been gathering recently, huh?
Your travels began here, did they not?
Yes, this is where Shion and I met. Everything started with that moment.
Who knows where we'd all be right now if you two hadn't run into each other?
If I hadn't met Alphen or the rest of you... No, I don't even want to imagine what that'd be like.
Life is full of surprises, both good and bad.
That's right. When things get tough, we just have to stick together and trust that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Hey, if it is the Blazing Sword, when did you come back? Reconstruction is slow, and there are Zoogles and Renans outside the city, but I'm relieved to know you're here. What's that? Is that like a little doghouse? I don't even know what that is. Like a side chimney? Huh, something like that. Yeah, something like that. I'm not asking for a house like those in other countries. I just want to live in a decent one. I heard it's hard to get supplies. We could try talking to the Crimson Crows. Not quite the Counting Crows. What in the world are they going to start constructing this house? Don't be so unreasonable. It's not as bad as it used to be. What are you talking about? We're no longer slaves. We shouldn't be forced to put up with this. Settle down, dude. It's gonna be alright, I promise. Some refugees have been forced off their land. Because of the hollowing from Rena, we can't keep up with the construction of houses. Yeah, well. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Meh. That's like literally there for no reason, apparently. That's the top of the inn. There's something else in here. Oh yeah, we can go up here. So there doesn't seem to be a whole lot up here, but you can go up here, regardless. What's up here? Ba-dum-ba-dum. Not a whole lot. Well, it's a lot of nothing. Meh. How you doing? Oh, the Blazing Sword. Thanks a ton for coming back. It's good to know you're with us on our mission to look out for Zoogles. Suppose it is good to know, huh? Not just Renans, but I hear Renan buildings have also been appearing everywhere. The mausoleums or whatever, right? Just let the Blazing Sword take care of them. You know, because I gotta do all the hard work. Ba-da-ba-da. Alright. But I've already been here. Alright, so we want to go to the Iglia Wastes. The Iglia Wastes.